MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Asher Wojciechowski, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Araújo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Set to get his day started, Alex Verdugo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting first, the shortstop, C.J. Chatham.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Chatham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Roll, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Nothing doing for Boston. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to roll throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball right now.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping in now, Ramon Urias, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here it comes. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Renato Nunez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore, but first here's Heidi Watney with a little bit more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. and there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
J.D. Martinez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is good.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. And he lays off for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bogaerts enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
2 and 2 the count. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1 and 1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1 and 2 hole. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3 and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Kevin Pillar would be next. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping into the box, Renato Nunez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr., looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And a bachanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Nunez on third. Smith at second with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit in the air to left field. Martinez on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
In now for the O's, Austin Wynns. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He waits. Now the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
The set and the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the Hein, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, we've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike 1. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And that misses 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Eovaldi has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2-1, the count to Pilar. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in third. It's 3-1. Bobby Dahlbeck, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So striding in, Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit to short. Iglesias is up with it. To second for 1. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now. And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Inside ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Now in the box, Ramon Urias. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that misses, ball 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding into the box, Alex Verdugo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Now the 1-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box now, C.J. Chatham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him.
Great play was left into the hole on that one. And something to notice is how he had time to get back to his feet for the throw. He knew he had to hurry, but he didn't have to rush.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday for these guys. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
The
job.
Red Sox, the third baseman, Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra base.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-2. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Brendan Bailey answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Christian Vasquez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Orioles lead it 3-2. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Verdugo waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And the count will be full. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Standing in, Austin Hayes picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now here's the pitch. Out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Verdugo waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game. And he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jonathan Araújo. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jonathan Araújo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Verdugo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Oh, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. One there, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Into the box now, C.J. Chatham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit hard. Foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Full count. 3-2. J.D. Martinez would be next. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with a man at first. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hard liner to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Wynns.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. A ball and no strikes.
Oh,
2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next, the Warriors. The shortstop, Iglesias.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Michael Rucker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 62, Michael Rucker.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0.
2-0.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman,
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 17 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ramon Urias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The right fielder, number 16.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock in the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And here's Renato Nunez. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign of...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, unfortunately, I think we sort of saw this coming. We were just talking about how they were starting to get some good swings off of him. Got a couple of hits in a row, and then bang, a big home run here. I think that's got to be the end.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Kyle Hart enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's set, here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Austin Hayes will be next. He loses him on ball 4. In now, Austin Hayes, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no play.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This is foul right side. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ready with another 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Austin wins. We'll dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Outside, that's a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 the count now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Chris Davis at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-2. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Jonathan Arauz.
Stepping in, Jonathan Arauz. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. For the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Matt Barnes takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Matt Barnes.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A man at third with 1 away. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning double play is now in order.
Renato Nunez will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Weekly hit to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. C.J. Chatham will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again. C.J. Chatham 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fry, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No balls and a strike.
肉でこそ雨降ってますか。
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
それはアウトですわ。表示ができないですね。
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here it comes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Austin wins. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers has it, and that's the second out.
The first baseman,
Digging in to
19.
try it again, Chris Davis. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out here and a runner at second. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Richard Blyer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Richard Blyer.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Three and 2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ball 1, well below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short, right to Iglesias. Throw on to first, and the Orioles will put an end to their three-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-2, the final total today. The O's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brendan Bailey wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Nate Eovaldi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
ずっと練習しとったからね。でもヤンキースもまた負けてるから、泥沼の大連敗ですね、ヤンキース。オリオールズ来日。あとはレイズが負けてるかどうかですね。ヤンキースすごいっすよ、これ。5連敗してますからね。こんな負けるって珍しいですね。珍しく、レイズも連敗してますよ。これはまた珍しい。これでまたゲーム差変わらずですね。1.5 のままですね。勝っとったらおもろかったんですけどね。ヤンキースもめっちゃ離れてきましたね。さあ、では終わりますか。あちゃー。怪我人がえらい多いですね、今。171日とかでもすごいですね。あちゃー。 さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。